Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Weeks Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Weeks Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed. WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
We are live. Our Wallace Industrial pregame coverage here on Redbirds Live. Game 2 of night 1 on the call. I'm Garrett Smith. Calling his second game of the evening. Paxton Griffith will help me with color commentary. You can save the voice just a little bit, but
yes, it's,
I'm going to be leaning on your insight like I normally do.
Hey, you know I like to talk, so there's not a problem for me.
First game, Sesser-Valier Waltonville, man, they came in and took care of business. 59-24, knocked off the Heron Lady Tigers. Good start for SVW. This game will be West Frankfort and Fairfield. Second girls game of the evening. And then the third and final game tonight will be West Frankfort-Thompsonville on the boys' side of the tournament. We're off and running here in the West Frankfort Midwinter Classic. Paxton, saw a team come out ready to go. Heron, some issues, but here in this game, hopefully Frankfort can play good on their home floor because they're facing a really good Fairfield team tonight.
Yeah, they've played them or saw them once in their own tournament up in Fairfield. So, this is your tournament. You like to get off on the right track, off to the right start with a win. And it's going to be interesting to see how both teams come out. You had no school today, so we'll see how that affects some of these players out here. But, you come in and you play good basketball, you have a chance to win. But Fairfield's a good team. And
second year of Fairfield jumping in it. I can't remember. Did they win it last year?
I want to say Sesser may have won it, only because I know Zimbro got MVP of that tournament.
Oh, then I would.
I'd
like to hope that Sesser won it if she got MVP.
And I only know that it's because we were talking about it on that last game. Let me find. They got so many papers.
Flip one more page.
Here we go. Sesser won it. Yes, Sesser went 3-0 and Fairfield went 2-1.
I know Frankfort's game against Fairfield was a low-scoring game, and I remember a game where Frankfort could not get a ball to fall through the net late, and I think they ended up losing by a couple of points.
I think I remember that.
I don't know if they made a field goal in the second half. It was something weird like that. Maybe only 1 or 2 field goals the whole second half. It was something wild. But opening night, you play them again like you did last year. The one thing I've noticed is the schedule has not changed at all. So it's the exact same games, exact same nights.
Doesn't get any easier than that, just copy paste. But you got 2 returning all-tournament team members, too, for this Fairfield team. Frankfort has 1 returning in Lemon, so we'll see how that plays a factor. As last season Fairfield had Mabry Foster and Riley Jolly. I remember the Jolly last name now that I've said that. They had big tournaments, so we'll see how they play coming back. It's always nice returning to a tournament and having your all-tournament players come back as well. So we'll see how that goes.
Frankfort in their home gym, they'll be the road team in the game. So the team in red, I know it's a couple of teams wearing red and white, so just for no confusion, Frankfort on our scoreboard will be in red, Fairfield in white on our scoreboard, as they'll have white uniforms. So it's West Frankfort and Fairfield. We'll take a break for half minute or a minute or so. We'll come back with our starting lineups here on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
We welcome you back, and it's time for our Sam C. Mitchell and Associates starting lineups. Paxton, why don't you tell us who's starting for the Fairfield Lady Mules?
Well, for the Lady Mules, you got Mabry Foster. She's a senior. She got an all-tournament team last year in this tournament. Number 4, Delaney Ellis, a junior. Another junior in 10, Ren Braddock. Riley Jolly, a senior. She also took home all-tournament team in this tournament last season. And number 30, Kenry Hutchcraft.
Fairfield led by head coach Tanya Conrad, coming off a 2-1 debut result last year in this West Frankfort Midwinter. For head coach Nathan Dodd, it'll be Evan Lemon, Timber Melvin, Courtney Russell, Emma Ridgway, and Presley Britton. "13 seconds in. As a reminder, Frankfort is wearing red here at home, so clear that confusion up. Frankfort on our scoreboard on the left in red, Fairfield on the right in the white. Redbirds with the basketball. Top, it's Ridgway. Dribbles towards the basket, cut off, and retreats and goes top to Britton, who swings to the left side of the basketball is Lemon. She dribbles to the right elbow, cut off there, gets back to the free throw line, tries the jumper, and it's well off to the left, and it's a clear out rebound for Fairfield. They go into the post, spinning left block, it's a foul, and it's going to send Riley Jolly to the line. Early whistle going against the Redbirds.
it's going to be imperative you make sure Riley Jolly doesn't get position on you all night, or she'll get a lot of free throw opportunities and some buckets. She's coming off an all-tournament team selection in this tournament last year, and so you certainly don't want her to make it as easy as it was there, as she had possession that whole time, and you're going to let that happen, she might have a big one.
She knocks down both of her free throws, and Fairfield's got an early 2-0 lead. Melvin brings it across the timeline, goes to the right, gives it to Britton. Britton one dribble and loses it, goes top. That's point right with the basketball is Evan Lemon. Lemon between the legs, works to the right. Doubled baseline, splits the pair, floats it up, and gets it to go. Nice move from Evan Lemon to get Frankfurt on the board.
Great job of not panicking, too, when she had two defenders on her, and that's going to be there all night for her.
And a quick,
Ooh,
that's
the
the second on
yeah.
Ridgeway, who fouls not even in the front court before they even get to half court, and so it's going to bring in Carly Margelli. So you'll lose some size. More the reason for Coach Conrad and Fairfield to try to go into the post.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Right of the lane, they go into the post. There's Jolly spinning up with the left. No, gets her own miss. And in the lane, floating back up and in for two. That's Mabry Foster, the one of two seniors. So both Fairfield scorers are the two seniors on the roster. That's Jolly and Foster, two apiece. It's 4-2, 2 minutes in. Margelli, quick trigger, left side, banked it in. Fresh off the pine, Margelli's got two. Not going to complain about that.
No, it's always nice coming off the bench and being able to hit shots. Ooh.
Strong take, no whistle. A lot of contact.
Yeah, they let them play in that first game too, so same crew here for, I'm assuming, all 3 games probably. So
well, they got that first one done pretty quick.
They did.
I noticed.
Yeah, they letting them go.
You know, a lot of tournaments don't allow for games to start early. Not the case here tonight. Right? No. This one's getting going well before it was supposed to, but so it's a good thing teams got here on time, I guess.
That's very true. Very true. One way not to start early though is if you get here late.
They go back to Jolly in the post and gets it to fall over the front of the iron. That's going to be a problem for Frankfurt if they don't solve that. They're going to have to get a second defender over there and thrown in. Not a whole lot of pressure, but Fairfield's going to get the basketball.
Oh, over the back. Should be going against Ellis there. As like you mentioned before that turnover there, you can't let Jolly just keep setting up like that. She's too good, especially with her back to the basket. You're gonna find yourself in foul trouble and down the majority of the game if you let her continue to do what she's done.
5:11 remaining in the first, just underway in this one. It's 6-4. Lady Mules leading the West Frankfurt Lady Redbirds. Margelli loses her dribble out at the volleyball line and gives it right side to Britton. Britton working towards the basket, cut off. She lost it off her foot, got it back, now met with a double. Tough catch for Melvin, who finds Russell left block. She's fouled, and it looked like a whole lot of basketball on the block attempt from Foster, but maybe a little bit of contact with the body and maybe a little bit of a sell job from Russell. And, I mean, that's another tribute to a player like that who's got some experience. Hey, go up strong, try to fight into contact, and you'll get some whistles.
Yeah. Just got to make your free throws when you get the opportunity, especially with how, they obviously a foul called there, but we've already seen a block from Fairfield, so they're obviously going to have some nice pressure inside.
1 of 2 goes Courtney Russell. It's 6-5. Fairfield. They go to Jolly, and now they send 2 at her. It's going to be a tie-up. That's what you're going to have to do.
Immediately.
They dump it in. You're going to have to just dive in and
swarm
and dig at the basketball. And
make it hard on her. Even if she's going to score, even if, make it difficult. Make every shot of hers a tough one.
Ooh. Wide open 3-ball look. No good. From Hutchcraft, and here comes Frankfurt with a chance for the lead. 6-5. Fairfield on top. Lemon had it Swatted out of bounds by Riley Jolly. Got a sub for Fairfield. It looks like that's Emily Vaughn. We'll try to keep those the Vaughns separated. They've got 3 on their roster. Britton to throw into Lemon. Lemon baseline. Beats the defender, goes off the glass, missed it short, and a rebound for Fairfield. It was a good look and couldn't cash in at the basket. Spinning in the lane, we've got another tie-up as Foster turned right in to Britton, who didn't waste any time grabbing up the basketball. Abby Castile in first time in for Carly Margelli. 4:05 to go in the first. Lemon brings it up. Russell left side. Now Toppit's Melvin. A quick trigger from Timber Melvin. Quick one and done. Here comes Fairfield. It's into the hands of Mabry Foster. Goes into the corner. This is Emily Vaughn. Back top to Foster. 3:45 remaining in the first. Fairfield leading 6-5 over the Lady Redbirds. Dribble handoff to Braddock. They go into the corner. And a skip pass knocked away by Melvin. As that's Kirsten Vaughn, also into the game for Fairfield. Fairfield will keep it. It'll be Braddock tossing it in. They'll go straight into the post and a quick foul.
That pass should not make it through there ever.
That will be on Britton. Come on, dude. One or two trip. Britton called for a charge. That's her second.
It's not good, Garrett. Not good when you have 2 starters with 2 fouls already.
So 4 fouls against Frankfort, and it's 2 a pop to Britton and Ridgeway. Let's see if the Mules can take advantage of Frankfort down a couple of starters. Credit to the Redbirds. Melvin swarms and forces a tie-up. It will stay on this side, but that flips the arrow again. Frankfort a little quicker to the ball here lately after they gave up a couple of easy looks down low.
Too open.
3 balls short from Emily Vaughn. Offensive board, they go back into the post. Here's Jolly spinning and threw it away right to Lemon. Probably just needs to go up.
Yeah.
She's got the height advantage.
She should have just tried to go for a little hook shot there, if anything. Oh, Ridgeway.
And now Lemon spins into a double, and she turns it over. It looked like it was Castile who was open left block. Bank shot, no. Fight for the ball. That's out on Fairfield. They're saying that's out on Frankfort?
I did not see. I was adjusting something on my score chart here. Looks like they are saying that, though. And Coach Dodd not showing too much of a reaction. I didn't see what happened. That's too easy.
Offensive board, it's knocked free. Recovered in the half court for Fairfield. Frankfurt's going to have to get some of these loose balls. Jumper up and in, so the free 2 points for Foster.
Gonna have to get out on these shooters too. They've missed some open looks, and you're giving up way too many good looks.
2:10 to go in the first. Steele puts it on the floor. She lost it. Gives it up to Lemon. Lemon baseline, short corner, kicks it out. Melvin swings to Russell. She was open.
Yeah.
Now it's Castile left block. Can't get it. Gets her own miss. She's fouled on her second effort.
Second foul on Ellis. She's doesn't have any points yet, but she's done a really good job on the rebound side. She's got 5 boards already in this game, 2 of them being offensive.
Abby Castile shooting free throws, missed the first.
In fact, Rolla's going to check into the ball game here for Russell.
First time seeing Ashley Rolla.
Some foul trouble here too, so for Coach Don, you're going to want to try to keep everybody as fresh as you can, with 2 players in foul trouble this early.
And Castile goes empty. Frankfurt 1 of 4 at the line. That's no bueno.
Not good at all, my friend. Neither are these looks they're giving up.
3 wide open look, no good from Belva, who's in. So Fairfield's playing a heck of a lot of players here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they are.
They could go pretty deep. Belva couldn't cash in. Said it's Frankfurt with the ball, and they lose it out of bounds.
Tough pass, and this defense we're seeing from Fairfield, it's not crazy aggressive, but it's aggressive enough that you're seeing the Lady Redbirds speed themselves up, and it's one of those things where you've got to make sure you're not playing up to Fairfield style of basketball, because they're going to want to pressure and make you turn the ball over, and you got to be careful here with Jolly.
I mean, how does that assignment get missed?
Yeah, I don't know.
Give up an open 3 on a zone defense to Foster as they just come down, and another dodged bullet.
Yeah, they're dodging a lot because they've had lots of good open looks, and they're just not making any of them right now.
Melvin, right side, Margelli. She shot fakes, goes top to Castile. Now back in the hands of Lemon. We've got 50 seconds to go in the first. Margelli, point right. Quickly gets rid of it to Rolla. Rolla stops. Now it's Margelli. Baseline.
It's just good defense there by Jolly.
I thought Margelli was trying to maybe draw a blocking foul on the baseline and doesn't get it.
Jolly stood her ground, and comparisons of height there, that's like running into a brick wall if you're Margelli, and that's exactly what it kind of looked like. It just bounced right off of Jolly out of bounds. Handoff action here. Oh, gets away with a hook.
Foster, bank shot up and in.
Good touch.
I don't know. Frankfurt continues to allow wide open looks.
Yeah, I mean, granted, they could easily be down by 10 at this rate with the looks they're giving up, Garrett. I mean, they're just catching breaks that they're not making them, and then you come down and, you take a shot with 3 people on you. It's one of those things where if you're not careful here and Fairfield starts knocking down these open looks, you're going to be in trouble. Got to take advantage of it with 5 seconds.
Good poke free for Frankfurt there. We're down to 3, down to 2. Lemon crossover, gets it off at the buzzer, and it's off to the right. 11-5, Fairfield through 1 quarter of play here at the Midwinter Classic, Night 1 on Redbirds Live.
IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage, warehousing, and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfurt Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfurt with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfurt Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Ready for quarter number 2, and it's Fairfield 11, West Frankfurt 5. Lady Redbirds on the opening night of the West Frankfurt Midwinter Classic. Sesser on the girls' side. Victor's earlier over here in 59-24. And we're early on in this tournament, just game 2. Who will join Sesser at 1-0? Will it be Fairfield or West Frankfurt? Fairfield with the basketball off the miss. Skip pass, open wing, triple, no good, and a clear out rebound for the Redbirds. Here's Lemon. Off the miss from Emily Vaughn. 30 seconds into the second quarter. Lemon holds at the volleyball line. Russell in the corner. Spins, loses the dribble, goes top to Margelli. Melvin into the paint, kicks out Castile. She'll fire from three. It's short, long rebound. Melvin tracks it down for Frankfurt. Lemon through two, bank shot. No, not enough for a whistle. Back the other way we go. Braddock, good feed up ahead, transition basket. That's Zerlini who finishes, the sophomore.
That's how you run a fast break right there, my friend. That's good basketball. The Mules can hit some of their open looks here. They could run away with this one. At this rate, Frankfurt's really just struggling on offense and really defense. They just caught some breaks.
Lemon drive to the cup, lays it in. That's a good finish from Lemon. Makes it look pretty easy when she does that. Got her defender going one way and was able to get to the goal. She's not been able to finish those thus far, so a good finish there to get Frankfurt out of a dry spell.
Another great look.
5:55 to go in the first half. It's 13-7. Redbird's still right there. They can string together a couple of baskets. They really have a shot going in at the half. Steele gives it up into the corner. That's Courtney Russell. Skips it opposite side. Margelli. Feeder set. Jumper's too strong. And the rebound to Fairfield. Skip ahead. And it's knocked away by Russell. It'll go out of bounds. Or else it would have been an easy layup.
I'm saying I saw Foster looking for that pass as soon as you grab the rebound. And that's one of those that if you make the perfect pass, you can get it through there. But you don't lose too much there with a ball stain on your end.
Jolly, left side off the glass is good. That's Kirsten Vaughn.
Jolly gets a lot of attention there, so she knows if she just takes her time and uses her height, she can find the open person. Not rushed at all, really. Probably a little too passive sometimes with that.
Yeah, because Vaughn wasn't even right at the cup. Had to make it a little bit past the block. Credit to her, she did it. But you're right. A couple of these, I think Frankfurt's probably happy that Jolly has dished it off and you take your chances elsewhere. 4:55 to go first half. Lemon crossover. Works to the elbow. Bounces left side. Castile to throw it up. It's too strong. Jump shot's not falling for Frankfurt here in this first half. Rebound to the Lady Mules. Basket here. Could put them up double figures for the first time. Skip to the top. Emily Vaughn. They go into the post. Jolly's fouled and got it. The first on Russell. First time in is Jasmine Griffin. Redbirds will try someone else in the post.
You know, the short amount of time I've seen Griffin play, I like her the way she plays. I think she plays hard and aggressive, and that's kind of what you need right now, especially on the defensive end.
Chance for the old school three-pointer. And Jolly completes it. 18-7. Redbirds need a bucket. Nearly taken away. Fortunate as it went right to Lemon, and she'll get it across. Swing right side, Rala. Rala, right of the lane. Needs help, gives to Melvin. Melvin goes to the same spot. She's cut off. Now it's Rala. Works underneath. Kicks out Britton. Shot fake. Or rather, Griffin, and she gives it up to Lemon. Griffin, left side, goes top to Rala. Shot fake, works to the right. Handoff Evan Lemon. Fairfield is quick to the basketball right now.
Playing good, disciplined defense.
3:45 to go first half, and a deflection. It goes back to Lemon. Lemon cut off, kicks it out. Melvin from three and falls through. We'll take it. trying to cancel it out. 3-ball up and in, and another wide open jump shot. One finally goes for Fairfield. That's Belva.
Just really not communicating.
Well, it's a matter of time, too. You keep giving up so many open looks.
They're going to keep shooting, and that's obvious.
21-10. Raleigh goes top, Castile left side. Melvin's going to try again. This one, no good. Rebounded by Foster. Foster looking downhill, gets into the lane. No one picked up the basketball, and by the time they did, it was too late. It's going to be a foul. Foster will go to the line.
Everything's just coming too easy right now for Fairfield, you know, and fortunate it's only 11-point deficit right now for some of the looks they've had, Garrett.
You can anticipate what a player's going to do, but you can't really act on it until she actually does it, because it looked like Frankfurt was already hedging like she was going to make a pass. Well, when you all leave her, she's just going to take the shot.
She's a smart enough player to know that she's just going to go ahead and keep taking it. She's looking at the basket.
So 1-2 trip. 22-10 the score. Ridgeway back in with 2 fouls. Also in at the last stoppage, first time is Kylie Bowling for West Frankfurt. Ridgeway in the corner.
Griffin bringing a foul here as Griffin was making some moves down there to get herself a good look there if he can make the nice dump over pass, but
this might be the largest amount of different players I've seen in a half in a game this year when you combine both sides.
Yeah,
Frankfurt doesn't sub a whole lot. They have today, and Fairfield's really sub.
Yeah, a lot of substitutions, and like you said, Frankfurt not known to do that, but when you find yourself with some of your starters in foul trouble, it's next person up, and this is a good opportunity for some of these girls who maybe don't get the normal playing time to step up and say, hey, play me more.
Right on cue. Hits a triple.
Right on cue.
After she got an offensive rebound earlier in the possession off a miss. So Kylie Bowling, a much-needed spark there in the moment for Frankfurt.
Way to stay ready.
Get an offensive board, then you end up getting rewarded and hit a triple.
Jolly's got position, yeah.
Kicks it out. 3-ball on the way, and this might end up being a problem.
Yeah, they're starting to
fall. You can send one. You don't need to send to everybody, and she gets to pick and choose who she wants to kick out to shoot a 3, and that's been a couple of makes in a row.
Well, she's so much stronger and taller, too, to where if she just really kept the ball above her head the whole time, she could sit there for a long while and figure out really where she wanted to go.
Melvin left to the lane. It's too strong. Rebound pulled down to Fairfield. It's Belva who will bring it up and skip ahead into the corner. Now they'll go back to Jolly. She'll kick out. Left side, stepping into a 2. It's good. And this is nothing but just
rinse and repeat.
Some shooting drills right now for Fairfield.
Yep, get it to Jolly. Let her be almost your point center here with the way she's playing.
Who scored that one? Was it Zerlini again?
Yes, it was.
At the free throw line, swirling out. No good from Griffin, but another offensive rebound by Bowling. And then it's out of bounds. She was trying to find Lemon. It was knocked out by Fairfield. We'll have some subs. 1:10 to go first half. 27-13 Fairfield. Bowling will trigger into the corner to Carly Margelli. Dribbles out of there, goes to the wing, and gives it back. Emma Ridgeway. 1:02 to go first half. Ridgeway trying her luck going to the post, spinning, and missing short.
Not the look you really want there.
Foster with 45. We'll see if your Coach Conrad shouting out directions. See how long they want to wait before they go for a basket. Into the corner. Open look. 3-ball up. No, and the rebound pulled down offensively by Vaughn. She'll try her luck from the corner. Long 2, no. Another offensive board, 28 seconds. Foster splits a pair, and they've got a whistle on Frankfurt.
Right now, it really just feels like, one team's executing more than the other. And obviously, when 2 of your 5 starters are in foul trouble early, it's going to make for some adjustments that have to be made.
And one of them's in the game, and one of them just picked up their 3rd foul.
Yeah. really handcuffs you. And at this point, with 30 seconds in the game, may have wanted to try to get her out on a dead ball before something like that were to happen, especially when you're on the defensive end.
2-2 goes Foster. Fairfield sitting pretty at the moment. 29-13, 26 seconds to go first half. Bowling will throw into Margelli. Shot fake Margelli down to 10. Here's Bowling. Bowling works to the left, gives to Castile with 4. Castile shot fake down to 2. Frankfurt's not going to get a shot off. End of the half. 29-13. Fairfield has the halftime edge. Go ahead and take a break. Come back with our halftime show here on Redbirds Live.
WP Dumpsters is West Frankfurt's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Hal Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Hal Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Hal Insurance is proud to serve you.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 937 4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-57.
Looking for a place to come out and enjoy one of the hidden treasures of Southern Illinois? The Frankfort Community Park is a 64-acre gym located in West Frankfort with 10 softball and baseball fields, 12 outdoor shelters, tennis courts, basketball courts, and a pond, as well as beautiful playground equipment for children of all ages. The park has plenty of open spaces to explore, and its serenity and beauty is second to none. The Aquatic Center has an indoor pool, weight room, basketball courts, and an event center. The Frankfort Community Park has something for everyone to enjoy. Come visit the park, and we promise you won't be disappointed.
Welcome you back at the Kids Corral halftime show. 29-13. Frankfort trailing the Fairfield Lady Mules, and the Lady Redbirds early on. Fairfield wasn't hitting shots, and are just trading baskets. But you keep giving open shots, teams will start to cash in, and that's what the result is here at the half. It's been the Lady Mules. They've pretty much done what they've wanted. They've went inside, and credit to the post player Riley Jolly. A lot of post players don't like to dish it back out, but she's had no issues, and she's kicked it back out, and her jump shooters are taking care of her.
Yeah, we talked about in that first quarter how, the Lady Redbirds were fortunate that the Lady Mules weren't knocking down shots. Well, that second quarter kind of changed, and, you look up and you're down 16, and like you mentioned, Jolly really is like the point center for this team. She does a really good job. She takes her time. She knows that, a lot of pressure and focus will come onto her as soon as she gets the basketball. So, she knows she's got the shooters around her, and, if you're a big, what is the best and easiest way to get yourself better looks and more open looks is getting your shooters involved early and then knocking down shots. And that'll create a lot of space for you inside to work. And, we'll see how aggressive she is on her own, because we even talked about in that first half, we felt she had some better looks than the ones she was giving up for. So
you want to go over these numbers at the half? Fairfield up by 16.
We'll start with on Fairfield's side since they've got 29 here. Foster leads the way. She's got 9 points to go along with 4 rebounds. Jolly's got 8. Hutchcraft has 3. Zulini has 4. Kristen Vaughn has 2. And Belva has 3. For the Lady Redbirds, Lemon's got 4. Melvin's got 3. Bowling's got 3 off the bench. Margelli's got 2. And Russell has 1. So scoring on both sides.
Yeah, and Fairfield got to the line. They went 6 to 7. So, for the most part, they took care of theirs. Redbirds really struggled at the line. I have them at 2 of 6. Paxton, first half. That's
it's not good.
It's not very good.
It's not good, my friend.
And in a game when you're trailing, those extra points, they mean a whole lot. You make some of those. You're down double figures still, but man, I'd much rather be down maybe 12 points here than instead of maybe 16. You feel a little better.
Yeah, I think especially it's one of those things where it can be demoralizing going to the free throw line when you're struggling, especially being down 16 like this, because like we mentioned, if Fairfield hits a few of their open looks, this could be a lot worse than what it is. So you've got to clean things up quickly. And what's really unfortunate is, you brought in one of your starters who had 2 fouls early, and she picked up a third, right before that half ended. So, now you're still going to have to play even more cautious with how you go with things because, you got Russell who, or not Russell, Britton's got 2 as well. So, you're a foul on Britton away from being in even more trouble. So.
We mentioned a couple of times. Sester gets the first victory of the tournament. They knock off the Lady Tigers of Heron, 59-24. The other 2 teams here in action at the moment, Fairfield and West Frankfort, round out day 1 for the girls' side of the midwinter. First boys game will kick off tonight. That's Frankfort and Thomasville following the conclusion of this one. I would say 8 o'clock, but it seems like we're ahead of schedule, so it might end up around 8, but
7:45 tip off.
Either way, it'll be after this one, and we'll have the coverage of that. Thompsonville and Frankfort, and then obviously Crab Orchard and Cairo will get going tomorrow evening. What I don't like about tournaments that are round robins, and I'm sure nobody cares, but I'm going to say it because it's something I've noticed the past few years. Thompsonville will have played 2 games, and Cairo won't even have been on the floor yet.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is a little crazy.
Doesn't really,
Cairo's a good team.
It kind of seems. Yeah, I'd say they're the favorites in this.
On the boys' side, yeah. I've watched them a couple times.
Yeah, they can't win the girls' side. They're not in it. Second half. Well, that's a good start. A quick miss and a rebound for Frankfort. It's the starters, minus Ridgway with 3 fouls. It's Margelli in her place. Britton right block. Can't get it to go, but she will go to the stripe. And another miss at the line.
Shooting tour dates.
This is the old Paxton Griffith free throw percentage tonight.
It is. Get to 33, then you're really on pace.
Well,
we're 2 for 9.
They're 2 of 8, so
we're on pace.
They're below your percentage. Yeah. But offensive rebound and an empty possession. It would have been all, you could have washed those free throws away if you would have made it there, but you come up empty.
What's better than 2 is a 3, but
we'll say Frankfurt's gotten the ball away from the Lady Mules pretty quickly on their 2 trips. Let's try to make them pay for it. Get a couple of early baskets. Because this game could flip on its head.
Got numbers.
If you go on a little 6-0 run, or if Fairfield goes on a 6-0 run, the game's over.
Yeah,
that's the difference a game
swing
can make.
Right there, isn't it? Yeah, it really is.
You're either down 10 or you're, down 22?
Yeah, it's a huge difference in a moral aspect and a game aspect.
No good from Jolly, and it pops free to Britton. So 2 tries for Frankfurt's going to call a timeout once they pick it up. I think that's the first timeout called either side. And it comes with 6:51 to go in the third. We'll take a break. 29-13 Fairfield leading the Lady Redbirds of West Frankfort here on Redbirds Live.
WP Dumpsters is West Frankfort's premier roll-off dumpster service, offering 14 cubic yard containers that are perfect for small DIY projects all the way up to larger home remodels and everything in between. With competitive pricing and top-notch customer service, WP Dumpsters is your Southern Illinois roll-off specialist. Book your bin online today at WPDumpsters.com or call 618-218-0623. Owned and operated by former Redbird Dalton Woolard.
Al Insurance is a proud sponsor of Redbird Athletics. Serving West Frankfort since 1925, we provide auto, home, business, life, and health insurance. Al Insurance partners with Auto Owners Insurance Company to handle insurance the right way, the human way. Call Ryan, Jessica, or Susan Patton at 618-937-4000. Al Insurance is proud to serve you.
Back from the timeout, 6:51 to go, quarter 3. Going to be Lady Redbirds basketball inbounding in front of Fairfield's bench. Lob into Britton. Frankfurt in the half court. Here's Timber Melvin. Swings it. Margelli at the volleyball line. Who hands off Lemon. Crossover dribble gives up Britton left side. One dribble gives it up. Going to the goal. Shot blocked. And we pulled down going back the other way.
Got 2 of those. Letting them play here.
And then Britton knocks it. Or Lemon got a hand on it maybe. I like Foster's aggressiveness going to the basket for a guard. You don't see that a whole lot.
No, and she
from
does a good
guards
job
in the area, but she's not afraid of going in there and drawing contact. And unfortunately, she's so aggressive where she doesn't get all the whistles, but Lemon's going to get a basket and a whistle here. She's going to the line. Frankfurt's on the board first here in the third quarter. And even with you going cold to start the period, you play some good defense. Get a free throw here, and you've cut a little bit into that deficit. Frankfurt makes it. They're right at your percentage. Paxton, 3 of 9.
30%, well, almost 30%.
That's 33%. 3 of 9.
Oh yeah.
Where's your math going,
That's what's
buddy?
Frankfurt math. I've always thinking 2s. I was thinking 3 of 10 is what's going to happen next. Pace we've been going.
Well, I'm going to hope it's 4 of 10. I'll keep the half glass
there
full.
we go. There we go. Somebody's got to.
29-16 the score. Another empty trip for Fairfield.
Got to take advantage of those.
5:40 to go in the third. Lemon cut off. Swing around the arc to Margelli, who gives it back to Lemon. Right of the point. Hesitation, goes to the goal. Trying to split 2. Now there's a third defender. Finally gives it out. And Frankfurt essentially resets. Britton gives up Melvin. They go into the post. Britton's fouled. I didn't think they were going to call it.
I didn't know what might they called there. It was one of those where it's like you have to call that, but
What did they get here? Is that Ellis? It's the third on Ellis. She's played a good aggressive defensive game. This one was blocked. Goes out of bounds. Yeah, it was, because Frankfurt will keep it.
yeah, some confusion there though.
It was. Melvin, cut off, reverses. She walked. They do call that. Got bumped, but traveled beforehand. Right side into the corner. This is Kirsten Vaughn. They'll get it out. They'll go to Jolly. Good ball movement here from Fairfield, looking for the right shot, and it sets up a wing 3. Perfectly executed. Great ball movement, and it's an open 3 for Belva.
Her second.
You're literally on.
Trying to answer there for Margelli.
Empty trip. Leaking ahead. Good transition offense. Couldn't finish. And then we've got a rebound Russell for Frankfurt. Russell will bring it up. Skip ahead Britton. Britton left corner. Goes into Lemon. Hot pass coming in there. She handles it and ends up Margelli open for 3. Good ball movement on Frankfurt's side.
Now she got away to walk.
I'm not sure why. Wasn't a little bit more aggressive going to the goal. Maybe that's why. Setting up for another good look from beyond the perimeter. That's Hutchcraft.
Her third or her second.
3:19 to go in the third. Now that Frankfurt's scoring, they're giving up some points.
Yeah, I must say, it's great that you're hitting some threes or, getting some buckets, but you got to be able to get stops to go along with those.
Tie up forced by Braddock. Probably a fortunate call for Frankfurt because looked like Braddock, by the time the whistle blew, had stripped it away. Got another sub. Into the corner to Britton on the inbounds. They give it to Melvin going to the cup. Off balance attempt, trying to draw contact. And the other way we go. Loose on the floor, and it's Fairfield who has it. To the goal, and fouled going up is Foster. Frankfurt continues to allow her open lanes to the goal.
Yeah, she'll take them all day, every day.
First one no good from Foster. She's got one more coming. Ridgeway's going to sub back in with the 3 fouls. Oh, a 2 trip.
Oh, wow.
She's going to get her own rebound. Oh, it went out of bounds. Smart move by Russell to let it go. It's Frankfurt ball. Because even if you think it might be out on you at that point, there was no way she was going to save it. So a pretty smart move to just put it in the hands of the official to give you the ball or not.
Don't give a ref an out call there. That's an easy call for a ref if you're up.
If you go for it,
Yeah.
ended up hitting it, it's obviously going to be out on you. More times than not, we see that end up happening, but so credit to her there. Frankfurt gets the possession. 2:35 to go in the third. Evan Lemon with the basketball, uses a screen, goes away from it. And met with a double. She's forced into a tie-up. She's tried to split a lot of doubles tonight, and it's really not working. Fairfield's able to defend that.
Yeah, the only way you're going to be able to really, especially for Lemon, to get open on that is if you have the ability to make a quick pass to a teammate and then get it right back immediately.
Okay, we're going to take a timeout as Coach Dodd calls one for Frankfurt. 2:27 to go in the third on Redbirds Live.
You don't have to choose between comfort and capability when you're behind the wheel of the 2025 Honda Pioneer 704. Rugged and reliable, it delivers the power you need on the job, the smooth shifting you want on the trail. And with Honda's exclusive quick flip seating, you get the versatility of seating 4 passengers and stowing the back seats for a full cargo bed. See the latest Honda Pioneer 704 today at Galatich Honda in West Frankfort.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort.
2:27 left. Quarter number 3. Fairfield has the basketball leading, well, right where they started this period. Score of 16 points. Or have the lead of 16 points at the score of 35-19. Empty trip for the Mules. Here's Ridgeway. Left side, Lemon going to pull the trigger, and that's a much-needed triple from Evan Lemon. Now you got to quit allowing him on the other side.
That's the key there. Lemon hitting one of those might be able to get her some more opening inside.
Get a stop, cut this thing maybe down to 10 points. I don't think that, well, yeah, the official was standing out of bounds when it hit him, so. If it would have hit him and stayed in, it would have been different, but he was standing out. So correct call. Seen that before where it hits one and they're in play. So it's a live ball. And, he was standing on the red over there out of bounds. Cut this thing to 10 before the quarter ends and
Feeling a little bit better by yourself.
you never know. Lemon, bank shot somehow pops free, and a foul on a rebound attempt going up was Ridgeway. Going to be on Belva. And Ridgeway knocks down the first. Ridgeway hits both. It's down to 11. 35-24. Now you go back, hey, get another stop.
Nice move.
Oh, they've got it on the floor.
Not really on the floor, but
It absolutely is on the floor. You watch way too much NBA.
I thought I thought the foul occurred though when she was gathering, obviously going up for the layup.
Yeah, there's no gather in IHSA fast.
Well, the problem is though, you can't. I mean, wherever you go, that's potentially going to be called an and one.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
we've seen it multiple
can be.
times. Yeah.
So definitely credit to her for
Yeah.
finishing possession, but they don't call it here. Here's Jolly in the lane. That foul was the first on Carly Margelli, and it ended up being a good foul because Foster finished the basket.
She was gonna have a wide open, easy finish there.
Braddock goes up top, around the perimeter, into the hands of Vaughn. Here's Kirsten Vaughn, cut off baseline, kick back out, quick touch pass. And it's now in the hands of Braddock. Point right, looks off to the right. It is. Rebound, Presley Britton. Hands off to Courtney Russell. 40 seconds to go in the third. You get a basket here, you're within single digits.
Feeling pretty good about yourself. Defense has looked good the last few possessions.
Ridgeway, baseline, nothing there. Gets Britton going to the goal. Somehow got it to her and draws a foul. Don't know how she threaded the needle there, but it got through. Good catch from Britton, too, because that one wasn't easy with
Jolly
three
right there,
sets of hands in there trying to get the ball.
They don't make it easy when you do get the ball down low. Just got to make your free throws here.
Presley Britton at the line, shooting two. 26 seconds to go in the period. Britton hits the first. (35-25). Mini run going for Frankfurt at the moment. Trying to close this quarter strong, get it to single digits to give them a chance for a charge in the fourth. No good on the second. Fight for the rebound. That's going to be off of Evan Lemon.
Want to make sure you get a stop here, too. Keeping at 10.
Yeah, because looks like the possession, you'll get the ball to start the fourth.
Yep.
As long as that arrow's right down there.
You never know. You never know here.
Oh, this could be a backbreaker. This one too strong. Just got to get the rebound, and Lemon's there. And now we got a tie up. Now you won't get the ball to start the fourth, so you better make it count down here and get a basket.
Very true. If you're Fairfield there too, you would probably prefer to take the last shot there. Momentum has certainly kind of shifted. You're up 10, but you can feel Frankfurt getting some energy here to where you don't really want to give them an opportunity, to hit a shot here at the very end and continue the momentum.
Lemon with 4, Lemon with 3, spinning. She's tied up with .8. It'll give it to Fairfield. It worked out. Frankfurt will get it to start.
It's true.
You don't score, but at least you get it to start the fourth now. We'll see if Fairfield even tries anything or if they just get it in and get the timeout here in third, and that's what they do. 35-25. Nice little finish to the third. Frankfurt's sticking around, down by 10 on Redbirds Live.
Looking for a dealership where you're treated like family? Come to Week Chevrolet GMC, where from sales to service, they put you first. Their friendly staff will help you find the perfect vehicle that fits your needs and your budget. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned car, truck, or SUV, they've got it all. Visit them online at gregweeks.com or call 618-937-2000. Week Chevrolet GMC, right on the price, right off I-50.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
Ten seconds into the fourth, Frankfurt with the ball, trailing by 10. Redbirds trying to get within single digits. First time it'd be in a long time since they've been there.
Certainly build some momentum there in that third quarter. You'd like to see it continue here in the fourth.
Lemon, point, triple, got it.
It's huge.
To respond, it's short, quick, one and done. Rebound, Britton for Frankfurt. Gives it to Melvin, gives it to Castile. 7:15 to go. It's 35-28. Lemon. Dribbles on the wing. Resets out at the volleyball line. Goes away from a screen. Lemon. Long two. This one's no good. Rebound's going to be tracked down. Castile, she lost it. Lemon's there to get it momentarily. Now it's recovered. Fairfield's got it. Corner three. No. Rebound, Britton.
Fairfield settling for some three-point shots here. You're kind of going to let them keep taking those. Obviously, they made some early in this game, but haven't been able to here the last few shots. Kind of just making passes at the top of the key and just hoping one of them falls here. So you really need to take advantage. Only down 7.
Lob to Lemon, tough catch. She brings it back out to the perimeter. 6 minutes to go. Crossover dribble, Lemon trying to get it to Castile, going to the goal. She missed the layup. Fairfield gets the basketball. Got to finish those.
Yeah, you got to finish them. Especially in a point of the game like this. Every point's crucial.
Lob into the post.
It's too easy.
Yeah, too deep of a catch. You can't allow her to catch it that deep. Basically caught it inside the what is the collegiate restricted arc in there, and if you catch it that deep, no chance at stopping her.
Oh, the can of corn.
Britton too long on the three, but it's an offensive rebound. Courtney Russell, 37-28, 5:15 left. Top to Castile. Castile dribbles towards the right. Cut off on the wing. Needing help. And we've got a tie-up. Frankfurt keeps it. Right of the post. Now out to Lemon in front of Frankfurt's bench. She'll go to the basket. Falling away. 2 rims out. That's out on Frankfurt. Oh, my goodness. Very fortunate break. That was pretty clear.
Yeah. Got to take advantage of it now.
Good thing there's no
New York.
And no coach's challenge or video review.
Yeah.
Glad they aren't asking us for the view. We'll say, oh, we didn't get it. We don't know.
technical difficulties on that play.
And for whatever reason, our cameras cut out right when that happened.
That one play you're asking for, it's not here.
4:40 left. Frankfurt comes up empty. Here come the Mules looking to get it back to a double-digit lead. Kind of fell asleep offensively. Now they're going back to what got them that lead. That's Riley Jolly. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
They might as well.
They really went away from that. They became a little too reliant. They saw a couple threes go in, and they thought, hey, let's just chuck threes the rest of the game.
They were, I mean, a lot of passes at the college three-point line across the arc, and then someone just chucking up a 3.
And for their sake, it's probably a good thing they're going back to this because they're back in command, and they've not lost command, but the way it was going, there was a chance they were going to lose this ball game.
Yeah, I mean, you could certainly feel the momentum when it got down to 7 there. It's shifting big time for West Frankfurt.
Big free throws made by Jolly. Got that on Russell, her second. Ridgway with 3. Hasn't fouled in a long time. Got all 3 of those in the first half, so not a whole lot of foul trouble for Frankfurt. 3 for Ellis for Fairfield. That's the most for the Lady Mules. 4:10 left, 39-28. And Fairfield is A-okay with what Frankfurt's doing right now, which is just running around on the arc with the basketball.
Yeah.
Going to need to start making these shots. Ridgway's 3, short, pops off to Jolly. And now Fairfield will probably do the same on their end. You would think anyways. No, they're attacking the basket. They get their own miss, but I don't really see the point.
No, you really just want to play a patient offense and look for someone that's maybe 6 feet in, if that.
I mean, wouldn't you at least wait, make Frankfurt come out and guard you?
Yeah, because, I mean, they've already shown, where you've had the ability to do things like that, where they're going to give you open spaces if you make a few passes, especially if you give it to Jolly. I don't know why they're rushing.
Well, they lose another possession. Frankfurt's got the ball again.
Got to take advantage of this, though.
.310 left.
A foul here right in front of the ref. Oh, out of bounds there. Lala was still out of bounds there when the ball hit her, so that'll be an unfortunate turnover here. Fairfield really just needs to slow the ball down here with 3 minutes left. I don't see any reason to take a shot like this unless it goes in, obviously, which it does. It's one of those that, as a coach, they better fall if you're taking them. It's her third three-pointer.
Yeah, and that one might be the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Something along those lines, yeah.
The old timers probably appreciated me saying that.
I haven't heard that one in years. That's what someone's saying at home.
Well, now I know what he means.
Yeah.
Frankfurt's going to call a timeout. We'll take one as well. Fairfield trying to close out your Lady Redbirds. 2:44 to go on Redbirds Live.
Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1998. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218-2456. For any of your commercial management, IBI Management is here for you. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
2:44 to go. Frankfurt inbounds. Trailing 42-28. Pretty much need a score on every trip now because the Redbirds trailing by 14, and it's another empty trip. Fairfield coming the other way. Thought they were about to launch another three.
I did too. I was like, what are we doing here?
We'll go into the post. Really, no reason to do that.
Nope.
I mean, I know you draw a foul, but I'm pulling this thing out to the volleyball line and saying, Frankfurt, come and guard me.
Absolutely. You're doing that, and then I'm having Jolly stand at the free throw line with her back to the basket and giving it to her and letting
her pick
work.
and choose what happens next.
Let her run the offense.
She's gonna have 4 or 5 different outcomes possible.
Yep, you do you.
If they get the foul on it. I'm not sure who they have it listed on.
Yeah.
If it was Ridgeway, that's definitely not her second.
No.
Like they have listed on the board. Miss, rebound, Timber Melvin for West Frankfurt. 2:05 to go. Swing to Rolla, right side. Now back Britton. Frankfurt got it down single digits, got it to 7 at one point here in the fourth after trailing by, nearly 20?
20, yeah, almost 20. Went back and forth there, down 16, and battled back, almost, cut the deficit to half of what it was. But unfortunately, Fairfield kind of realized the rut they were in there and decided, let's give it back to Jolly and let her run things.
Lemon through the paint, floats at the free throw line, and it falls through. Seen some aggressiveness from her today, and you almost wish, hey, like that from her all the time.
Yeah, more of that, please. Yeah, when she's aggressive, your offense is at its strongest.
And now Fairfield is pulling things, stretching it out.
Might be seconds, might as well.
It's Foster at the near half-court line. This is all they should have been doing since the 4-minute mark.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing there.
Well, it appears they're going to get away with it, but it's a good thing they hit a couple of those threes when they chucked them up late. Under a minute to go, 55 seconds. It's 42-30, Fairfield on top. Looks like they're going to get to 1-0 and match Cesar. Ladies action will be Wednesday. That's the next, so they're off tomorrow. Heron Fairfield at 5, Frankfurt Cesar at 6:30. So a day off for the girls' side of the midwinter tomorrow. Again, Cesar won earlier, 59-24 over Heron, and it appears Fairfield is marching their way. They've got a 5-second call.
That's a mute point there. I'd like to see the aggressiveness still, but if you're Fairfield, you're just waiting for this one to time out.
Lemon at the point. Swings it, corner, Castile, 3, no. Rebound, Evan Lemon. Lemon saves it, right block. She got popped. Yeah, it looked like they're about to call it, and then Lemon picked it up and
Like,
swallowed the whistle.
You can get away with those here a little bit too, because that out of bounds line here sometimes will blend in for people. They don't really recognize it. So if that was a bright red there, they might obviously have to call that because the ball definitely hit the out of bounds line.
Lemon makes another free throw. Credit to her tonight. She's really put in some work scoring the basketball. Keeping Frankfurt afloat, 42-31. Got both, and they look the exact same. Hit the back of the iron, hit the front, and barely trickled over. Both of them made. It's a 42-32 score, and we've got a whistle going against the Redbirds with 16 seconds left. Toss it in, Fairfield with the ball. They can get it across, and it can be over right here. No need to do anything.
Yeah.
Looks like they will just hold it. 42-32 is going to be your final score. Fairfield gets it done. We'll take a quick break, come back and wrap it up on Redbirds Live.
Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies knows Southern Illinois. Located in West Frankfort, they're your Milwaukee superstore with over 8,000 square feet. Wallace Industrial Tools has the largest selection of Milwaukee within a 2-hour radius. Find power tools such as drills, saws, lights, shop vacs, and more with pricing lower than you'll find anywhere else. That's Wallace Industrial Tools and Supplies in West Frankfort. Kids Corral is a licensed child care center and preschool serving children from 6 weeks to 12 years old in West Frankfort and beyond. Owned by FCHS 1989 alumni Gina King and 1992 alumni Kristen Cass, Kids Corral is located at 218 South Horn Street in West Frankfort. Call them today at 618-937-4700 for more information. Kids Corral, proudly taking care of the next generation of Redbirds since 1990. IBI Management manages over 2.5 million square feet of industrial storage warehousing and office space in Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Ohio, and South Carolina with 64 tenants. Feel free to contact them for any management needed for your property. Reach out with any questions to Bobby or Iris Kazadi at 618-218-5995 or 618-218. Ask Melissa Walden about Shelter's auto, home, and life options. Call or text at 618-937-2092. Plus, use the My Shelter app to pay your bill, file a claim, proof of insurance, policy documents, go paperless, and more. Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance in West Frankfort.
The everyday people who make Southern Illinois so special. The ones who make sacrifices every day for their families and their community. These are the people who make us proud of what we do. You see, when a person from our community gets injured in an accident, there is someone at an insurance company far away from here whose job it is to minimize your injury, to make their corporation money. For them, you're just a claim number. For us, well, I guess you could say it's personal. We are fighting for the people of Southern Illinois each and every day to restore what was lost. We are Sam C. Mitchell and Associates, and for us, it's personal.
All right, we welcome you back. IBI Management post-game coverage. We'll quickly, let's get your thoughts from that final 42-32. Good effort from Frankfort. A couple defensive lapses at stretches, and that kind of did them in. But all in all, not too shabby of a performance against a good team. But obviously next time out, come out with a little bit more energy like you had in the second half.
Yeah, and obviously, one could look at it and say, hey, if we don't have two starters in foul trouble, that might be a different first half. And you can argue that, the third quarter was probably the strongest quarter for the Lady Redbirds, and you found yourself down 16 going into it, and then you look up and you're only down 7 at one point. So, I think you take away that first half. The second half was a much better performance, and like I mentioned, when you have two starters in foul trouble, obviously it's gonna take some time to figure out the adjustments, and you're gonna have some different type of players in there that aren't normally in there at that time. So, all in all, I think only losing this game by 10 obviously you don't want to lose, but it looked like it could have been a lot worse.
Let's go over final scores here from Frankfort, and we'll give out a player of the game, brought to you by Melissa Walden, Shelter Insurance.
Lemon led the way. She had 17 points. Margelli had 5. Melvin had 3. Bowling had 3. Russell had 1. Ridgeway had 2. And Britton had 1. That's the scoring for the Lady Redbirds. Lemon had a strong second half. She only had 4 going into it, so she finishes with 13 in that second half.
Player of the game,
Evan
Lemon, right?
Yep, 17 points. Yeah, she really led the charge for them and possibly getting back into that game. So, when she is hitting three-pointers and when she is the point of the offense, your offense is looking really strong. So, more of the same of what we saw in the second half with her the rest of the tournament.
All right, we're going to hop off for a moment. We'll have a new stream up for Frankfort boys varsity against Thompsonville. Paxton, we'll see you tomorrow. You guys get to hear more of Paxton tomorrow.
Sounds like a plan.
He's got some more basketball coming his way. We got one more game tonight, so be ready. That new stream will be up soon. We'll be live here in a few moments here on Redbirds Live.